Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of American Truck Sim. As always, I'm Sergeant Alpha, and for this episode we'll be taking a load of hubcaps, about 45,000 pounds, to San Francisco from, where are we at? Bakersfield, or just outside Bakersfield. And this episode is another in the group of videos that will release while I am out of town. And I know I didn't really go into much detail with that. I just said I was going to be going out of town. And you guys are probably kind of curious where I'm going. I am actually going to be taking some testing, physical and stuff like that to get my CDL, commercial driver's license. And if all goes well, and I pass those, and the company that I'm applying to still likes me, I will hopefully be starting some on-the-road training where one of their pretty much driver trainers, I guess would be the easiest way to explain it, would come out and meet me somewhere, and I would pretty much ride with them and do that for a couple weeks. And after riding with them or driving, whatever they have me doing, we will, or I will pretty much go up to a regular driver once I'm completed their training and done all the stuff they need me to do. And I have my hours and stuff like that I need to get my full CDL. And this company I like. I hope I get this job with this company because from what they've told me when I applied and when they were setting me up for this training stuff I'm going to, it has some good benefits to it. Obviously, I'm going to be getting a pretty decent paycheck to be considering that when I've already been saying I'm wanting to go back into law enforcement. It's actually about the same as the best paid department in my state we get for law enforcement, so it's kind of, do I want to take this job that I'm going to train for next week and be able to start that pretty quickly, and then later on go back into applying to a law enforcement agency, or try to get on with a law enforcement agency now and not be really guaranteed of anything. Because yeah, I've turned in the paperwork that I had to turn in from the last time I brought that up, but as far as that goes, they won't really be looking into everyone's information until this week sometime. And then there's still a lot of people that they have to go through, probably about 150, 200 people that they have to look through everybody's information, see if they like, and then they're going to narrow it down even more to see who comes back and takes the polygraph and psych eval, their physical, stuff like that. And with that agency that I applied to, their academy that everyone was going to have to go through, regardless if you were prior law enforcement or not, wouldn't even start till the fall. This trucking company, I would pretty much start training within a week or maybe 2 weeks of going down there this week. If they like me and they want to give me a job with them. So in the long run, I have a feeling I'm going to want to try to go ahead and do this. That way I can kind of set myself up better in the future where I'm not not to say I'm struggling financially, but you know, just so if something comes up to where I need to take more time off work to do stuff for another law enforcement agency to get on with them, or I need to just go ahead and do my state's certification without going through a department academy, I can afford to take the loss of hours from a job to go through the actual class at a college or something like that and apply it everywhere, instead of having to kind of just go through and try to pick ones with the academies or something like that. Or if I find out later on something disqualifies me from working at a law enforcement agency, which right now I don't have any of those I know of, but I'm already setting myself up for getting experience in another career path, so I always have a fallback option. And this would started off in my backup plan to apply to this agency, but these guys had called me back pretty much the next day after I applied, started getting me set up for training. So right now it's pretty much a toss-up, just whichever I'll end up liking better. But that is where I will be this week. I'll be doing the written test physical for the CDL and the DOT CDL license test, and we will... Jeez. Okay, the cop was going way too slow there. And that was another thing. If I was doing that stuff this week, I would probably be getting screamed at right now for doing that. One, getting that close to that car, and two, making that lane change the way I did. So that is one good thing about recording this episode, is I'm kind of seeing what I saw in the study guide they sent me and told me to do with my practice test, what they look for and what answers I need, stuff like that. So that is one good thing about American Truck Sim for me. I know I'm speeding right now. I'm not really that worried about the speed. I'm just trying to focus what I'm saying to you guys and try not to crash or something like that. And plus, we are in California, where it's a statewide speed limit of 55. I haven't got any tickets so far, even though I just passed a cop going 60, 65, which was odd. But we will go ahead and slow it back down, keep it around 60. And okay, guys, like I had said with my LSPDFR episode, the first one that'll come out, I believe that's episode 32. And if I do get this job and I'm doing my on-the-road training, I will still try to have some episodes recorded, even if I have to pre-record them and kind of release them as I go throughout the week, because they said that, you know, those can be pretty hectic weeks. I'll still do that. I'll still be trying to keep some episodes out for you guys and keep that going. I'm just gonna shut everything down and quit recording. I kind of enjoy it, and I'm starting to get a few more subscribers, which I don't have my email pulled up right now, or I'd kind of do a shout out to the last guy that I got notification about subscribing, but and I can't think of your name right off the top of my head, but thanks for that. And just a reminder, guys, once I get up to around 100 subscribers, I'm still planning on doing a random $30 gift card giveaway. So if you guys kind of tell your friends about me, if they like what they see, tell them to go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. It'll help me out, and at the same time, to pay you guys back for that, I'll go through my list of subscribers and randomly pick a person to give out a $30 gift card of your choice. So It'll help me out and help you guys out at the same time. And that was not supposed to happen. There we go. Somehow I killed the engine. I don't need to be doing that. But we got started back up, no problem. And actually, as soon as this car gets by, so we're going to go ahead and bump over to the slow lane. That's why everybody's passing us over to the right. But yeah, guys, like I said, no, I haven't really done any other series other than LSPDFR in a while. It's, like I said, it's just, I know most of you guys come to my channel for LSPDFR, and I started kind of really enjoying playing it, especially with a lot of the updated scripts and stuff that came out. And I am still planning on doing some of my other episodes, like American Truck Sim, 911 Operator, and even though I haven't done a second episode, Emerge NYC, like I had mentioned before, the reason I haven't done any more Emerge NYC is because the week I recorded that first episode, from everything I'd heard and the news updates from the developers, was the following week they were going to have the multiplayer released. So since it's still in pretty much the alpha stage, I believe it's still in alpha, there's not that much to the map, so I was just going to show you guys the things they have in the game, kind of drive around the map a little bit, and then the following week, when multiplayer came out, I was going to do some episodes of multiplayer. Well, they keep coming out with new news updates saying it's not coming out yet, they don't know when it's going to come out, they keep having all these problems, etc, etc, which of course is a problem when you go ahead and buy an early access game that's still in alpha or still in beta. You can never be exactly sure when they're going to actually come out with the updates to keep completing the game like they say they are. They can say, hey, we're going to have this feature in by the 1st of the month, and it may be the middle of the month before it's actually in there, or like, I wish I would stop turning off the truck, or in this case, like multiplayer, it could be, I believe it's coming up on 2.5, 3 months now past when they said that they were going to have it. So once I kind of get over my irritation with that, I will try to do another episode of Emerge NYC, even if it's not a multiplayer episode, because I know I got a lot of views on that episode, so hopefully that will be coming up soon. And World of Warships, I've been playing without recording a little bit to kind of shake off the rust and corrosion, and I'm getting a little bit better. I'm not dying all the time anymore, so I will try to have at least an episode of World of Warships coming out this week. If not, don't fault me. It's all these episodes are getting recorded pretty much in about 36 hours between when I haven't been busy, when I was trying to upload kind of a preview of at least 2 episodes of LSPDFR I'm trying to have ready to upload onto a Facebook group, as well as get these recorded, get them edited, play the different games, and having to work and do all these other things. So, and there we go again. So I'm just going to move my finger far, far away from the E. We are pretty much battling the clock. I'm having to record everything I can as fast as I can, back to back, and then still be able to throw in some time for editing, and then throw in the extra time to upload them, and still deal with the losing hours that I'm going to have to 1, sleep to be able to wake up on time for work, and 2, work when I'm going to be working an 8 to 9 hour day. plus, you know, time to eat and all the other stuff I need to keep myself up and running. But if I don't get everything out, I'm saying I'm going to get it out, I apologize, that is why. But we are coming up into San Francisco now. We are coming up on the toll booth here. And we paid our toll. We will keep on rolling. Check for little four-wheel cars running around here. Make sure nobody's gonna come cut us off and get us a ticket for hitting them. And we still have a speed limit of 55 for now, at least. I can't see much on the bridge at night here, as you can see. But we are coming into San Francisco. And it looks like our speed is going to drop, no, it's going to stay at 55. I thought it dropped to 35 around the bridge. CHP just passed us there. And we have a car behind us, I think. I'm not sure, he's pretty close behind me. If he is, it's kind of hard to see back there. And we have a police car somewhere. I think he's going the other way. And there's that San Francisco skyline. Or a little bit of it anyways. Get back on the road so they don't think we're falling asleep over here. And we are coming into that sharp turn, or curve. Now go ahead and start putting on our brakes here. That is one thing about trucks, you need to start braking way ahead of time. We are down to 30 miles an hour, and I believe I set myself up to be in the wrong lane here. Yep, I did. I need to be turning to, or no, I didn't. I'm in the right lane. Thought I needed to be turning to the left. That bridge kind of threw me off a little bit there. Not sure when my truck got damaged to it like that, but yeah, that's not good. It's okay. I still got plenty of I got a lot of money in the bank right now, so I can take the hit on some damaged cargo. It happens, but in real life, we really don't want that to happen. I'd probably get yelled at and all that other good stuff. Company will lose money and all that other good jazz. We are in city limits of San Francisco, and the speeds are down to 30 miles an hour. And right now we are running about 20 as we try to get up to speed. Up to 25. And our destination will be right here on the left. So we're going to go ahead and signal that we are going to be taking that lane. Check out our window. And keep checking our mirrors here. Make sure there's nobody up ahead of us. Okay, and this will be our left turn right up here. And okay, we got a green light, but we have oncoming traffic there, so we're gonna have to wait on these guys to get by. And once this last Kenworth looks like it's by, go ahead and make our turn. A little too wide there. And it will be right here on the right. Alright, and we are at our destination. I'm not going to try to back this trailer in there. Just for time's sake, and how cramped it is. It's gonna take me forever to try and get it in there, because I'm pretty sure to go in there. It's gonna want me. Yep, it's gonna want me inside the warehouse, and I'd have to go all the way to the back and then somehow do a 90-degree turn. So I'm not even gonna try that. We're gonna just go straight in and park along the side there. And have our flashers on. And should be about there. Try to even it up just a little bit here. I am kind of getting low on my air pressure, so that was the wrong way to turn it. If I move it too much more, I'm probably going to have to wait for my air to build up. So if this doesn't get, I'll just go ahead and park the truck here and end the episode. Oh, actually, I think that's got it. Yep, that. Nope. Wrong button. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, there we go. Alex, I'm not sure when I picked up that damage, but we got $12,523, 612 XP. We are continuing to level up. But guys, that's all I'm gonna have time for this episode. So if you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And if there's any particular truck or anything that you would like me to do an episode with, I'll try to find it. Just let me know in the comment section below. And like I had mentioned before with my last episode of American Truck Sim, I was going to try to find some car mods and stuff like that to do an episode with that. That way we can just drive around instead of delivering a cargo. But keep an eye out for that. I will try to do an episode with that as well. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.